Get you back off the wall. Don't you get comfortable. Looking so hot, I think that I might fall. Feel like it's my birthday, like it's a mistake early. Just what I want, so when you move, get you back off the wall. Don't you get comfortable. Looking so hot, I think that I might fall. Feel like it's my birthday, like it's a mistake early. Just what I want, so when you move. Oh, silly, why you're afraid of me, oh, big baby. Baby, I put your arms around me, you know what to do, and we can take things down low. Whoa, you know that I've been waiting for you to leave me standing up on myself. 'Cause I ain't looking at no one else. Hey, get your back off the wall. Don't you get comfortable. Looking so hot, I think that I might fall. Feel like it's my birthday, like it's mistaken early. Just what I want, so when we move, you move. Get your back off the wall. Don't you get comfortable. Looking so hot, I think that I might fall. Feel like it's my birthday, like it's mistaken early. Just what I want, so when we move, you move. I know that you want it, but you need is I gotta stay cool, and I'm gonna really do that you want. Now move, hey, so move. I know that you want it, but you can't, 'cause you gotta stay cool, and I'm gonna really do that you want. Now move, so move, move it, baby. You know that I've been waiting for you to leave me standing all by myself. 'Cause I ain't looking at no one else, looking at no one else, looking at no one else. Hey, 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 I'm ready. Hey, boy, come and get me. Don't be scared, show me what you do. Don't you know a girl like a boy who moves? Hey, hey, I'm ready. Hey, boy, come and get me. Don't be scared, show me what you do. Don't you know a girl like a boy who moves? Hey, get you back off the wall. Don't you get comfortable. Looking so hot, I think that I might fall. Feel like it's my birthday, like it's taking early. That's what I want, so when you move, you move. Hey, hey, I'm ready. Hey, boy, come and get me. Don't be scared, show me what you do. Don't you know a girl like a boy who moves? Favorite songs and we scream all night long and like ooh, oh, when it's just me and my girl. All the lights, turn it off, it's so loud and hear you talk. I can't understand the words you say. Gotta sleep by the stack, karaoke on the bed. The place that is right and left. We get crazy, we get stupid with it. We scare people. We got Britney on it, yeah. We got Britney, Tammy, One Direction, keep her on it. And we play our favorite songs and we scream out all night long and like ooh, oh, when it's just me and my girl. And we dance like no one's watching. We crack our booty popping like ooh, oh, when it's just me and my girl. Watch me now. My boyfriend long got my favorite Fiji song. Times like this don't always come alone. You're all I need. There's no way I'd rather be than to have a crazy friend with me. We get crazy with it. We get stupid with it. We don't care if people stare. We gonna walk with it. We get diva on it. We get creepy on it. Yeah. We get Britney, Sammy, One Direction, fever on it. And we play our favorite songs and we scream out all
Ministry of Music and Performing Arts Academy. For bookings, please call 422-2474 or text them at 0923-731-3349. Thank you once again. Live at the Mandaue City Sports Complex. This is the MerryAreacon from the 38th JCI Visayas Area Convention Mandaue 9 and Miss JCI Visayas 20. Together with the Mandaue School for the Arts and 504 NROTC unit of University of Cebu Lapu-Lapu Mandaue Campus, the Panagtago Festival and Parade of Colors. Welcome, the Parade of Colors. Please welcome JCI Mandaue members. Please welcome our LO President from Eastern Visayas. Please welcome our LO President from Central Visayas. Please welcome our LO President from Western Visayas. Please welcome our past National Board in attendance. Please welcome our 2018 RVU from Eastern Visayas. Please welcome our RVU from Central Visayas. Please welcome our RVP from Western Visayas. Please welcome our 2018 Area 4 officers. Please welcome our 2018 JCI Mandaue President, Andrew Tay. Please welcome Honorable. Please welcome 2000 Area Vice President, Liza Yupa Hilliard. And please welcome Honorable Vice Mayor Attorney Carlo Fortina. May we now ask everyone to remain standing for the opening prayer, following national anthem and recitation of JCI values, mission, and vision to be led by JCI Mandaue member Edmar Johnson.
Presence of God, in the Father, and Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us this wonderful day and gathering all of us GCI members here in Mandaue for our 38th area conference. May you guide us in our activities tonight and keep us safe. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
magiliw, belas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiging, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng patawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin ng araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag-may mga api, ang mamatay lang dahil sa'yo.
Let us all recite our GCI values with conviction, in unison and with conviction. GCI values. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations. Economic justice can be best won by free men with free enterprise. That government should be of laws rather than of men. That Earth's greatest treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. JCI mission: to provide development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. JCI vision: to be the leading global network of young active citizens. Thank you.
A big hand, please.
Good evening. Vice Mayor Carlo Fortuna, City of Mandaue, JCI Senator Liza Uy Kimpang Tilio, Area Vice President, JCI Member Herbert Miscariola, RVP for Eastern Visayas, Ivy Cupid, RVP for Western Visayas, Pres Andrew Tay, President of Host Chapter, JCI Mandaue, JCI Senator Ian Chu, past NUVP, all past National Board, all local presidents from Eastern Visayas, Western Visayas, and Central Visayas, members from JCI Visayas in Area 4, maayong pag-abot sa Mandaue. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 38th Visayas Area Conference in Mandaue City. We are very grateful to the City of Mandaue for their tremendous support. Thank you so much, BM, to this important event. Kudos to JCI Mandaue, led by President Andrew Tay, and Areacon Director, my batch, Richard Labitag, with their able support, Areacon Deputy Director, Eric Smith, and Secretariat Cyrus Honorides, and the rest of the merry men of JCI Mandaue who have put together engaging programs and activities for this Areacon. Seeing all this at the beginning of the Areacon, I can't help but say I'm so proud of you guys. Of course, thank you also to the sponsors, to the corporate sponsors of this event. The activities wouldn't be possible without your support. And to our dearest co-hosts, the Central Visayas chapters, thank you so much for collaborating with us. You know very well that we've been together all these years, and indeed this is one of the strong testaments that we are all united as one region. If we are all united, helping each other out, we can achieve one common goal, and the result is extremely beyond expectations. The year is nearing to an end, and it has been wonderful for the Visayas area. It is now time to celebrate friendship, love, and success. Our JCI Mandaue brothers has worked so hard, even maybe to the point of sleepless nights, to give us a very memorable Areacon. Let us honor their efforts by actively participating in the activities happening tonight and the days to come. Tonight we will witness young, beautiful, and brilliant ladies of Area 4 competing for the crown of Miss JCI Philippines Visayas. Tomorrow is a jam-packed day of activities that include industrial tour, public speaking competition, trainings to keep us with valuable knowledge, and finally the most awaited quadro nights. Congratulations to everyone in advance. So JCI Visayas, enjoy your stay in Mandaue. Let us help welcome each other by saying all together, welcome to Mandaue, Aja Aja. All together now, I want to hear from you. Welcome to Mandaue, Aja Aja. I want more with more conviction. Once again, welcome to Mandaue, Aja Aja. Okay, very good. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you so much, 2000 RVB Central Visayas Treasury Legaspina. Why not let's give her a resounding applause. At this point, may I request the attention of the 2018 JCI Mandaue President Andrew T. to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Mandaue. I want to introduce our keynote speaker. We are honored and very grateful to have with us this evening a former public attorney of the Department of Justice. He served as Mandaue City Councilor for 9 years and as Vice Mayor from 2007 to 2010. In 2005, he became the second Cebuano to be elected as the National President of the Philippines, Councilor Lee. He also served as the Secretary General of the Union of the Local Authority of the Philippines.
The City Council awarded to him the most outstanding City Councillor, making him the third councillor to be given such a citation since Mandaue became a city. Sunstar Daily chose him as Sunstar Citizen of the Year in 2008 for his effort in helping OFWs in trouble. A senator of the JCI Philippines, he was Vice President of the JCI Cebu Senate, National Executive Vice President of the Visayas, National General Legal Counsel, and was also a proud former President of the JCI Mandaue. He is grandson of the Mandaue's Matier Ace Fortuna and son of the former City Councilor Tax Fortuna and Srilita Kabia Fortuna, whose uncle Justice Sotero Kabahu is Mandaue's greatest son. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Vice Mayor Attorney Kylo Fortuna.
Thank you very much, President Andrew, for your very kind introduction. To all of you, JCI Visayas, maayong gabi itong tanan. And welcome to the city of Mandaue. I am very much elated and very much proud to welcome you all here in the city of Mandaue as we celebrate the 38th Visayas Area Conference. And it's very heartwarming to see once again the leaders of JCI Visayas who are here, and no less than our JCI Area Vice President from the chapter that was chartered by JCI Mandaue, JCI Mandaue, our JCI Senator Lizen Lizen Oikimbang. A round of applause for your AVP. And of course, the host of our host for the Visayas Area Conference, the Regional Vice President, Hershey Ligaspina, is a member. And I saw earlier the past National Treasurer, JCI Senator Iyon Chu, who very soon, by December, would be opening the biggest water park in Cebu. And probably you've seen it once when you came down from the airport. It's on the left side. There's a water park soon by the family of the Areacon companies. My fellow JCI Mandaue, the merry man of JCI Mandaue, Haja Haja. And to all our distinguished guests, past national presidents, RVPs, RVP Visayas Visayas, we have you. RVP JCI member Herbert, Ms. Criola, is he here? Can we give you a round of applause? And RVP of Western Visayas, JCI member Ivy Pangantihon Kubit. And most of all, the beautiful candidates for this year's JCI Visayas. A round of applause for them. I know this is the awaited moment for this opening ceremony, but I'd just like to thank you once again for coming here and welcoming you. You're the next most important guest that we have received in Mandaue City in the last 2 days. The first most important guest was no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Duterte, who graced our 49th Charter Day anniversary yesterday, on August 30. And it is a very big event for us, and it's a first for the city of Mandaue, especially for our term. And the celebration continues today as we welcome all the delegates from all over the Visayas and all the chapters, the 31 chapters in JCI Visayas. I remember very well in 2006 was the last Areacon that JCI Mandaue hosted, I stood here as the Areacon director at that time. During the time of JCI Senator Jimmy Flores was our RVP, and our NVP then was JCI Senator Bambamoy. But today, you can see the same enthusiasm and the same energy. And although I see familiar faces, but most of I've seen are new faces, which is a good sign of this organization, that we continue to recruit, we continue to bring young, active people who will create positive change for our country. Is that true? So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the night, enjoy the hospitality of the Mandawianans, enjoy the merry activities of JCI Mandaue, and I hope when you leave this Areacon, you'll bring memories, good memories, happy memories, and most of all, lasting friendship and relationship. Mabuhay ang JCI Visayas!
Thank you so much, Honorable Vice Mayor Carlo Fortuna, for gracing
Attorney Carlo Puntico Fortuna, Vice Mayor of City of Mandaue, for being our guest speaker during the 31st JCI Visayas Area Conference Mandaue Night held on August 31st, 2018 at the Mandaue City Cultural and Sports Complex, Mandaue City, Philippines. Given this 31st day of August 2018, signed by Mr. Richard Lapita, the 2018 Visayas Area Conference Director. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Is brought to you by Sky Regional Media Solution, or Sky RMS. Advertise on cable, TV, produce TV commercials, and have your event aired live on cable TV or live stream on Facebook and YouTube. With Sky RMS, call 345-8249 for inquiries. Thank you, Sky Cable. Now, before we go to the formal opening of this 38th JCI Visayas Area Conference, allow us to introduce to you the meaning behind this year's official logo. Set against a yellow sun, a suspension bridge takes the form of an M, representing the host JCI local organization and its home city, the city of Mandaue. It is also symbolic of the two iconic Mandaue Mactan and Marcelo Fernan bridges. Converging colors, yellow, orange, red, and blue, represent JCI Area 4, the Visayas, and its composition of various local organizations from Eastern, Western, and Central Visayas coming together, converging in the celebration of the 38th Visayas Areacon. The 8 in the 38 adopts the design of the number 8 in the 2018 JCI Philippine Infinity President's theme. So there we have it. May we invite you now to take a look once more. And there you have it, the symbolism and meaning behind this year's official logo. So let's give a round of applause to the well-thought-out design, of course, by the JCI Mandaue team. At this point, we will now request the following to come up on stage to formally open the 38th JCI Visayas Area Conference. So please take order and proceed to the rightmost end at the front of the stage as I call your name. Areacon Secretary Cyrus Honorides. Areacon Deputy Director Eric Smith. Areacon Director Richard Lavita. JCI Mandaue 2018 President Andrew Tay. Honorable Vice Mayor Carlo Fortuna. 2018 AVP for Visayas Lizel Tilio. 2018 RVP for Central Visayas Hershey Legaspina. 2018 RVP for Western Visayas Ivy Pamantihon Cubit. The 2018 RVP for Eastern Visayas Herbert Miss Criolla. And also, may we ask our JCI Visayas President to join us below the stage together with the members of the JCI Mandaue Areacon Working Committee to witness the symbolic ceremony. Alright, this year's opening ceremony is aptly represented by the linking of two ends of a bridge.
May I request AVP Light to join us on stage?
This year's opening ceremony is aptly represented by the linking of two ends of a bridge. The representation before you is an image of the second Mandaue Mactan or Marcelo Fernan Bridge. The bridge linking symbolizes the coming together of JCI delegates from Eastern, Western, and Central Visayas in celebration of the 38th JCI Area Conference here in the proud city of Mandaue. So as I count down, may we ask both sides to join the bridges and formally open the Mandaue City hashtag MerryAreacon. So just a minute if you're ready. 1, 3, 2, 1.